Hey, this is DJ Vinyl Vertigo. I think I'm going to try something new. Um, I've been telling people all these different stories and different ways of things that happened to me in my long illustrious career in the music industry. um, and I figured, what better place than to document all this stuff so as I get older, I don't forget these things. Because, as you get older, you forget names and places and things aren't documented really well. It's hard to find them online and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just talk about things that have happened to me in my life, in my career. And I'm going to call it a Diaries of an Unsung Performer. um, Meaning, like, I'm not well known anywhere, but, I've worked with some really good people, really talented people in the industry, and some people who have gone on to do some wonderful things, and great. I'm happy for them. I'm not jealous of anybody. So I'm happy to have done what I've done, and made a living doing it. You don't have to be famous. Anyway, let's get started. I just want to talk about one thing that popped up in my head. This popped up in my head and made me think I should start recording this stuff and talk about it because I forget. I forgot about this stuff way back in the day, and I don't even know what particular year. It must have been like 83 or 84, maybe 85, I don't know, something like that, around that time. My ex and I, Paul Lockwood, we had a duo that we did together called Mad Stuff. He called himself Madagascar, and I was Scott Elliott, and we were Mad Stuff. We had some songs that we put one song out that was a really kind of a hit in Europe. Not a big hit, but it was a dance hit in Europe called "Don't Tell Me," and we made a 12-inch single and everything like that back in the '80s, right around the time that Madonna did her "Everybody." It was so interesting. That's all that stuff was going on. Anyway, and we used to come across Madonna all the time before she was famous in New York City, in the East Village. So anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I was just telling you a little background about who I was with. So it was my ex, Paul. And we were asked as a duo to come in and sing with other singers. There was going to be a brand new gay anthem that was going to be for New York City Pride, for the Pride Festival, and it was the Pride March, and it was sometime in the '80s, early '80s, '82, '83, something like that, '84. I don't know. And so we go to this thing, and we were gonna be rehearsing that day, and then get on a flatbed part of a truck that was all decorated, and we are gonna sing this stuff over the loudspeaker in the parade. And the song was called "Open Your Eyes." So we go to rehearsal, and who are we rehearsing with? We go in the studio, and who's there? Taka Boom, Shaka Khan's sister. Jocelyn Brown, Somebody Else's Guy. Remember her? Sharon Red. What's her big hit? Can You Handle It? Can You Handle It? All these disco divas, right? And there was another woman, this blonde chick. She was New York. She was East Village, kind of downtown alternative dance artist. I forget her name right now. I can't think of her name. I could see her face, but I can't. She was really strange too. She was really odd. Very alternative. I forget her name. Anyway, so it was us. We were the two guys, I think. I don't think there was any other guys there. So it was Taka Boom, Sharon Red, Jocelyn Brown. Taka Boom was hilarious. She told us all about Shaka Khan, and she knew we told her we were obsessed with her sister and all that kind of stuff. So she told us all kinds of stories, and she would call her sister love because that's what she called her. Sister love this, and sister love that. Jocelyn Brown was really nice, really professional, really cool. Sharon Red she didn't really talk much, but she was a beautiful soul anyway. And the other one, she was the one. I didn't remember her name, but she thought she was the biggest star in the group, and I'm like, these disco divas here are like huge. You're like a local thing, but they are like regional, national, some of them international. Come on. Anyway, so this guy had written this song because he wanted to have a new anthem for Pride. So it was called "Open Your Eyes," and I'll sing it for you, what I can remember of it. Okay. Open your eyes and look around. We are in the world and we're coming out. We are stronger every day. Be who you are. You can go far. I don't remember this. La na 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 na. We are stronger every day. Strong. And Jocelyn goes, da na 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 na. I don't remember the verse. Proud. Talk about na 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 na. United. Sharon Red. Na 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 na. Freedom. And then Paul and I. Na 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 na. Open your eyes. It was one of those things, and we just kept singing that over and over again. In the Pride March. So every time the truck stopped, they turned the music on, and we just started singing that song. And they'd announce everybody. They go, "Oh, mad stuff." Well, they would say Sharon Red, Taka Boom, Jocelyn Brown, mad stuff. We weren't really famous, yet. Anyway, so I remember that distinct, and I forgot that for so long. But I remember it really did happen. I mean, I remember the song. But we were so proud. We were so happy to be part of this thing, and yeah, it was great. It was really great. Somebody videotaped it. I don't know. I don't know where that is. I have no idea. I think we even recorded it. I think we recorded it too. I got to look back and see if I have a tape of that somewhere, and I have to get that transferred onto DVD, onto the CD, because there was no CDs back then. It was cassettes, and it was like reel to reel and vinyl, of course, and we had. I think that song was on a cassette. We were given a cassette after we recorded it, because we recorded it in the studio, and then we went and performed it. And yeah, it's actually a recorded thing, and it was going to be this brand new Pride anthem. I don't know if it lasted more than that 1 year, because I never heard it again. I don't hear them singing it now, because I think "I'm Coming Out" is still like a big deal, and of course, "Come to My Window" for the girls, So I mean, I don't know. Those are big songs for Pride, but that was a really cool experience, and the best thing about it was I got to meet Sharon Red, Jocelyn Brown, and Taka Boom, and it was just, I felt so felt like it was part of the in crowd. It was one of my first professional gigs, I think, and there were more to come after that, but that was one of my first real professional gigs. I mean, I had gigs with, we did stuff, little things here and there, backup things here and there, and that kind of stuff. And later on, I started getting into recording. But I think that was the first time that we actually got hired to do something as singers. So that was a big deal for me. That was early '80s, the beginning of everything. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't laugh too hard. I don't remember the whole song. But it really did happen. If you lived in New York in the '80s and you were at Pride and you heard those people singing that song, that was me with those other people. So anyway, should I even put this up there? Yeah, I'm putting it up there. I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. I think it's really cool. It's history. It's my history anyway. And yeah, that's it. So I'll just keep doing that. I'll just do little short videos talking about different things in my career that have happened, and people that I've met along the way and things like that. There's a lot to talk about. So anyway, this is DJ Bondo Vertigo signing off, saying I'm unsung. Take care, guys.